Like, oh, oh, hello. I didn't see you guys there. Today, I'm in Trung Sung with Tom Nguyen, the most famous Vietnamese American comic book artist ever. And we're going to feast on some goat and then some. Join us. So, Tom, as a visitor to Vietnam, you have to eat brains. So we're going to start with goat brains.
First time, goat brain eater. Gosh, this is like Jello. Kind of got a. I was getting. It's kind of like a. Hop Yuen Long. You know what I mean? The balut eggs. The
Fertilized duck egg.
Yeah, fertilized duck egg. It has that like creamy texture, doesn't it? Do you agree?
No, it just tastes like mushy brains. One thing that Tom and I have in common is that all the time, everywhere, people always ask us to draw them things, right? Just like I just asked him to draw me Batman, and now he's gonna draw me Spider-Man. Yeah, that's cool. But besides DC, what other comic companies have you worked for?
I've worked for all the major companies. Marvel Comics. I've done some minor stuff for them, not too much. I tend to be employed by DC more. Currently some Dark Horse Comics stuff. I've done stuff for smaller comic book publishers too, like IDW and Dynamite. I mean, just basically, you know, all of the ones out there I've done something for.
Who's your favorite comic book character to draw?
Probably Spider-Man, what I'm drawing right now, coincidentally.
You know, when I was young, I used to draw Spider-Man too, but I used that black stencil paper, and I just copied from a coloring book, and I told my friends that I drew it. Yeah,
that works too. I mean, they don't know any better.
This is actually something that many people don't know. When I was young, I wanted to be an artist, and then I met an artist, and he told me not to be an artist.
Crush your dreams.
I'm sure many people have requests from you in terms of, you know, draw me this, draw me that. But today I'm not going to ask that. I'm actually going to ask you to look at some of my drawings and tell me if I have potential to be a famous artist just like yourself. Is that okay? Yeah. Tom actually takes some amazing, vivid photography of people with a lot of muscles.
And breasts.
But is this your first time eating goat breast?
It is.
Let's try it. Let's just dig in. Now this is grilled goat breast. It's quite simple. You have to eat it with the jiao, or this fermented tofu paste sauce. And there's a little chili in there too, so make sure you dip it really well.
Yours is not even stirred up.
I don't like chili. I don't like chili. Yeah. So all it is just the breast of the goat grilled. Cheers.
Bottoms up.
Cheers to goat breast, to breast in general. Guys, that sauce is so strong. That fermented tofu is like wasabi, right? It goes up to your nose.
Yep.
But it makes the goat less thin, because the problem with goat is that it's thin or gamey. A lot of people complain that goat is too thin, so they don't want to eat it. Right, Marn? Now the myth I've heard is that some restaurants will substitute goat breast with pork breast, pig breast, right? But I'm pretty sure these are goat breasts.
This sure goes down a lot easier than goat brains.
All right, the next thing that's popular at goat restaurants, especially here in Trung Sung, goat curry. Right, cà ri ye. Insanely popular. Basically, all you have is Vietnamese curry and bits of goat. You have skin, you have tendons, you have meat as well. So all you have to do is either eat some bread with it, but it's nighttime, and you know we don't care about the carbs. You know, we just want to do the protein. So let's just dig.
Should be interesting.
Let's just dig right in and grab a chunk of meat.
You're gonna eat it with the bread or just by yourself? Let's see.
Watch out for the fire.
I'll just grab this chunk.
Grab a chunk. All right, just like that.
Bony.
Yep, it's a little bit bony, so make sure you eat around the bones, okay? Don't try to be a man and eat the bones.
So should I use my chopsticks or eat my fingers?
No, just use your chopsticks, but it's gonna be hot, so be careful. Now, once again, dip it in the jiao if you want. Guys, goat and jiao goes together, like ketchup and...
I'll try it plain, just to see what a pure taste sounds, or taste like.
Okay. Goat meat is actually really tough, right? So you have to chew, you have to work for it. But a lot of Vietnamese people enjoy that, right? They prefer to work for their food. They don't want anything too tough, especially meat. I got a piece of skin with some tendons and fat and a hunk of meat. That's like my favorite part.
I just got a chunk of bone with some bits of meat surrounding it.
So I wanted, and I know you get this a lot. I know that people always come up to you and pitch comic book characters, but I'm going to be one of them. I've worked on these 3 characters for the past 10 years, right? It's my bread and butter. So anyways, first of all, we have Mekong Man. Real name, Min Vo. And what he does is, he is actually a rice farmer in the Mekong, originally from Gokongdong, and his superpowers include Garami gun. And he shoots like this gun full of Garamis and it attacks people. And basically he has straw for teeth, and he's got big ears like the Garami fish. So yeah, basically it's a Garami fish man, aka Mekong Man. Next, Viet Raiden, not to be confused with his brother Raiden. So basically, Viet Raiden is the best Mortal Kombat character ever. And I'm going to pitch this to the Mortal Kombat people, but I wanted to give you a shot at him first. Anyways, Viet Raiden's power is everything. And he has all the powers of the Mortal Kombat characters, but he's not officially affiliated with them. So Viet Raiden, Straw Hat Classic. Oh, he can't talk too. That's why there's an X on his mouth. That doesn't mean he's dead. Next, now my favorite character, the Kaole.network. Real name Kyle Wing. Notice the bird hat power, and basically this is not a real hat. It's actually a metallic pot that he uses to smash his YouTube enemies. So the last thing and the main event is Lao Ye, or goat hot pot, and it's basically this smooth. I always say smooth. It's this light goat base hot pot with goat meat, some exotic vegetables, and lotus, and tofu as well, believe it or not. The white stuff looks like brains, but it's not. It's actually tofu. This isn't your first time eating hot pot with goat, right?
This is my second time.
Your second time, okay. Okay, first time was in Minnesota, where you're from.
Right. I'm going straight for the meat. Hey, what do I dip it with?
Dip it in the fermented jiao or the tofu. Wow, the noodles, actually, these noodles are like pho noodles, right? Actually, they are
more broth than yours.
So this is like pho, yay. Like, yeah, just like it.
For real.
If you were to lick a living goat, it will smell like that. Right? The meat smells like the odor that the goat emits. Once again, this is
Marn's pretty gamey.
Right, Marn?
What? Them all game
Oh, that's tender. Yeah.
Really good.
Oh, it tastes so goaty. The skin tastes like leather, like goat leather, huh?
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little tough.
All right. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Tom, for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
For a lot more information about Tom's work, check out his website, tomwingstudio.com. And for more of my life in Vietnam, check out kaole.net. Like my Facebook at facebook.com/kaole.net. If you did, you would know that I ate dinner with it. Oh, wow, what's going on over there? Instagram, I have it. He has it too. Check the description.
Follow us.
Hey, it's my show.
Oh, sorry.
Kaole.net, facebook.com/kaole.net. Thank you guys. Share this video. Cheers to that. Cheers, cheers, cheers. That's some good goat right there. Hey, but can you really help me with the comic thing? Because I'm pretty serious.
Chú mới vậy á, vui quá. Cái miệng thùng rác nha, bán đó là cũng mấy ký á.